about essay writing. So before we go ahead to discuss about today's topic, I will encourage you to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, watch my other videos. Thank you very much, but that's the only way you can encourage me and support my channel. So let's quickly dive into the topic of today. So like I said, we are discussing about essay writing, and it is very important for us to note that essay is one of the easiest things to write. Okay, I know that most times when we are faced with writing an essay, we're always feeling like, oh, how do I go about this? What do I write? What should I write? What sorts of words should I use? Okay, how do I impress the person that is reading this essay so that I can have a very good score? But I'd like to tell you that when you are writing an essay, it is good for you to use simple words as possible. Okay, express yourself freely. There is no point looking for big dictions to impress the reader, okay, or the examiner. Just use your simple words that you know, that you can flow in while writing. Okay, so that is the first thing that you need to note. Cracking your brain looking for big dictions that you are not familiar with can even reduce your score. And most importantly, using those dictions that you're not sure about can even make you use them inappropriately. And when you use them out of context, of course, the examiner will know, and that will reduce your score. So, first thing to note, use simple language. Express yourself as simply as you can. That is one. Then number two, essay is divided into three parts. If you have any topic to write on, ensure that these three parts are captured in your writing. The first part is the introductory part. The second part is the body part, or known as the content part. The third part is the conclusion part. Okay, so what do you do in your introductory part? In your introductory part of the essay, you introduce the topic you want to write on. The body part, you give your points, you explain what you want to explain concerning the topic. Then the conclusion part, you conclude. It's as simple as that. The next question you should be asking me is, oh, how do I know that this is the introductory part? How do I know that this is the body part? And how do I know that this is the concluding part? Very simple. You write them in paragraphs. Now, your introductory part is written in one paragraph. So you use one paragraph to do your introduction. Your first paragraph is your introductory paragraph. Okay, you will introduce. I will explain to you how you can introduce a topic, as simple as it can be. Then after that one paragraph, okay, remember that in that one paragraph you should have at least 3 sentences introducing the topic. After that one paragraph, the next paragraph, you should be discussing the topic already. If you are to give a point, you should be giving your first point. Then if you are giving 2 points, the first explain the first point. Okay, develop that first point, explain that first point only. Do not miss all points. Then the next paragraph is to give the second point concerning the essay you are writing. Then the last paragraph is your concluding paragraph. So you should have at least 4 paragraphs in your write-up. If it's a kind of writing that you need to give at least 3 points, depending on what you are writing for, if you need to give 3 points, it means that after the first paragraph, which is your introductory paragraph, the next 3 paragraphs is going to be the 3 different paragraphs we use to explain the 3 points. Then you will now have a last paragraph which you will use to conclude. Now, that being said, different bodies with what they accept, okay, when it comes to writing an essay. For instance, if you are writing a school essay, okay, they want you to support it with at least 3 points. If you are writing IELTS, they need you to write 2 paragraphs after your introduction. Then your concluding paragraph will follow after those 2 paragraphs. So for IELTS, that would be like 4 paragraphs. But if you're writing a school essay, maybe it's a competition, they say, okay, give 3 points. If they specify give 3 points, you have to ensure that you use 3 paragraphs for the content. Then the summary part, which is the conclusion, you conclude. So now, how do you write the introductory part? How do you write the introductory part of the essay? The introductory part of the essay is very simple to write. Let's assume that you have a topic. Okay, I'll read the topic I have here. So let's assume that you have a topic like this. You can write it down. Usually, children are influenced by their friends. That's the first statement. Then the question follows. Discuss how children can be influenced by their friends. Okay. Then what do the friends, okay, no, what should the parents do? I'll read the question again. Usually, children are said to be influenced by their friends. Now the question follows. Discuss how children can be influenced by their friends. What should the parents do? So there are 2 things that they expect you to do here in this essay task. The first thing is to discuss how children are influenced by their friends. Okay? The next thing is to, talk about what the parents should do. So in this kind of essay, the first thing you need to do is to write your introductory paragraph. After that, you are going to have 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph should capture how children can be influenced by their friends. Now, despite the fact that you might have different points, okay, so probably you might have different points of how children can be influenced by their friends. Choose one point, develop it concerning this paragraph. Choose one point and develop only that point. Don't start mentioning children can be influenced by their friends positively, and then you discuss it in that paragraph. Children can be influenced by their friends negatively. Choose one. If you are saying positively, just give an example to back up what you are discussing about concerning the influence. Okay, conclude in that paragraph. Then your next paragraph, which is the 3rd paragraph, now you will now discuss what the parents should do. If there are so many points that you have concerning what parents should do, you can choose one point. Okay, then you discuss that point of what you think the parents should do. Essay writing is as simple as that. After that, you go to the conclusion, which is the last paragraph. Then you now say, in conclusion, we discussed that. You can highlight what you said concerning how the children are influenced, and then also your points concerning how children are influenced, then your points concerning what the parents should do, and then that is all. So it's as simple as that. Now let's go back to the introductory part of the essay. Okay, in writing the introductory part of the essay, there are 3 parts in that introductory part. Okay, in that introductory paragraph, you should have at least 3 sentences. So let's assume that you are writing an essay in line with this topic. Okay, children are usually influenced by their friends. Discuss how children can be influenced. Then what should the parents do? What will your introduction be like? So your introduction can be like, when you the first general statement, not the question now, that children are usually influenced by their friends. Or you can start by saying, according to statistics, children are influenced by their friends, or whatever thing you want to say, but it should introduce the essay. Then you can now follow with a general statement. General statement like, there's usually a saying that, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. So you can use any general statement that is relating to whatever essay topic that you are giving. So when you give that general, ensure that the general statement is not off from the topic you are giving. The general statement should sync with the topic. Just like this one, we're talking about influence, and then you are saying something like, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. That's a statement that backs the topic being discussed. Now, remember you are still doing your introduction. After saying that, you can now conclude the introduction by giving a thesis statement. A thesis statement like, in this essay, I will be discussing how children can be influenced by their friends and what parents should do, okay, and what parents should do to ensure that children are influenced positively, or children are not our children are not so much influenced by their friends. So depending on how you want to put it, but remember that in this our introduction, what I have told you so far is that there are three sentences that must be there. The first sentence introducing the topic. The second sentence, should follow, like giving a general statement that relates to the topic given. Then the third part of that introductory paragraph should be like a thesis statement, where you now talk about what you want to discuss. So when your examiner looks at your introduction, your examiner will see that, oh, in this essay you are discussing about how children are influenced by their friends, and then what parents should do in these regards. Now, having written that introductory paragraph, the next thing your examiner wants to see is your point. Okay? So if you have said that you are discussing about how children are influenced by their friends and what parents should do, so it follows that your next paragraph should now discuss how children are influenced by their friends. That your point should follow. So invariably you have entered the body part of the essay. So in that next paragraph you will give your point. Peradventure, maybe you want to say children are influenced positively by their friends. You can give give an example to back that up. Okay, back up your point. So the first sentence is the main point concerning the point that you are using to explain the topic. You can give an example, then summarize it with a concluding sentence, then go to the next paragraph. The next paragraph, you now discuss what parents should do. It's as simple as that. If you think parents should monitor their children's devices, if that is what you want to talk about, in that next paragraph, that should be your point. Immediately you say that point, back it up by explaining further. Okay, back it up by explaining further, and then conclude by saying, in doing this, parents will be sure of the kind of influence that their friends have on them. So you can see that you have written in doing this, you can see that you have that a little bit of network issue, but I'm sure you are following. Okay, so like I said earlier, I said after your introductory part, the next part should be the points, the first point concerning what you're asked to discuss. The second paragraph should be the next point. So when you give your point, give an example. Try to develop the point. Okay, then conclude. Once you are done with that, you can now go to your concluding part. So how do we know a concluding paragraph? For you to know a concluding paragraph, you can start your concluding paragraph by simply saying, in conclusion. In conclusion, once you say that, then highlight the point that you gave in your second paragraph, highlight the point that you gave in your third paragraph. Then that is all you have summarized. Okay, so essay writing is as simple as that. Okay, so I will encourage you to make sure that you go through the video from beginning to the end. Then if you have any question, you can drop it at the comment section, and I will answer that. I will attend to that, or you can even live videos like this to explain the concepts. So to conclude this video, I would like to encourage you that essay writing is very easy to write. Like I said from the beginning, do not fright. Don't look at it as something that demands you to think too much. You don't need to think too much. The only thing you should be brainstorming about is the point that you want to give to suit the topic given, to suit the question given to you. Once you have your one point, second point, just, you know, give your point, develop the points, and conclude. That's all. So ensure that your essay has introduction, the body part, and the concluding part. And don't forget that I said that the introductory part is one paragraph. The body part can be 2-3 paragraphs depending on the kind of essay you are writing. And I said if you are writing IELTS, ensure that your paragraphs are no more than 2 for the body part. Then you have your concluding part. If you are writing a school essay, they might want to say give 3 points. In those 3 paragraphs, give the 3 points, and you'll be fine with that. So thank you very much for watching this video. Do well to subscribe to my channel. Then please, once you watch this video and you like the video, please give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to other people that may need it, that may want to watch it. So please, once you open the video, watch the video, give it a thumbs up so that other people can see it and watch. Thank you very much for watching my video. My name is Omosi Mary Jane, and I will see you in my subsequent video. Bye for now.